guys, today I'm going to do my April favourites video and I'm going to start off with skincare, and the first thing is the Vitamin E eye cream from the Body Shop. I've recently been using a lot of the Body Shop skincare, but this product's really been standing out, and it says it helps to reduce the appearance of fine lines, puffiness and dark circles, and it's for all skin types. I have really dry skin, especially around my eyes, and this is really soothing. It really helps to calm down the eye area. I've been using it morning and night. It doesn't interfere with any kind of eye makeup. It doesn't affect how long my eyeshadow lasts or anything like that. And it's just a really nice moisturising product, and I really love the packaging. It's in a squeeze out tube, so you don't have to dip your finger in a pot. It's not messy. It's really quick and easy. It's really good, and I think it's around £10, so it's definitely one of the most affordable eye creams out there, and it's a really nice one. So I've been loving that. The next favourite is a brush, and it's the Louise Young LY34 brush, which looks like this. This is a foundation brush, and I actually saw Anna from Viviana Does Makeup using this, and I decided I wanted to buy it because it gives a really flawless application, but quite a sheer application. It's not heavy, it's not too much, so on days where I don't want to use something like the buffing brush from Real Techniques, this is a really great alternative, and it works really nicely. It's really soft, applies the foundation really well. I've been using it with my NARS Sheer Glow, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, and it's just a perfect brush for getting a really flawless finish, and it's really nice, and I'm really impressed by it. So yeah, I definitely recommend that. I think it is about £24 for the brush, but it's really nice quality. It's a wooden handle, it's got a metal part before the bristles. It's really nicely made, and it's quite a weighty brush. It doesn't feel cheap at all, and the fibres are synthetic as well. So that's a brush favourite for the month. Next is kind of a skincare thing, and it is the Nuxe Rêve de Miel lip balm for dry or chapped lips, which is this. I picked this up towards probably about towards the end of April actually, and I've been using it ever since, and it's like a golden colour, and the formula of this is really different to any other lip balms I've used. It's kind of waxy. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's kind of thick, but doesn't feel thick on the lips. It feels really nice and moisturising. It's kind of similar to the Elizabeth Arden 8 Hour Cream, but doesn't have that weird scent that I find that has. It has a really nice honey citrus scent that I really love. It's so nice. It's really refreshing, but it doesn't interfere with anything else. If you want to wear it and then put a lipstick over it or a lip gloss, it doesn't affect the scent of that or anything. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this. It was £9.50 and I got mine at Space NK, but you can get it online, so I'll try and link it somewhere below online. I think Feel Unique stock Nuxe, and also Essential I think stock them. But yeah, I'd highly recommend this lip balm, especially if you're used to trying like cheaper lip balms and you want something a bit more luxury, but you don't want to like indulge in something like By Terry Baume de Rose, which is still on my wish list. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this stuff, and I'm so glad I picked it up. Now onto the NARS Sheer Glow that I mentioned a minute ago. This is my NARS Sheer Glow. I have the shade Medium 2 Santa Fe. I was matched at the NARS counter to this shade, and I've been wearing this foundation every single day since I bought it. There hasn't been one day where I've worn anything else. This foundation is amazing. And I really love it because if my skin's looking really nice, I can use the Louise Young brush or my fingers and get a really nice sheer application. And if I've got a few marks, like I've got a few marks today, I can use something like the Real Techniques Expert Face brush or the Real Techniques buffing brush to get a thicker coverage, but it still looks really natural. It still doesn't look thick and heavy. I have done quite a few tutorials on my channel now, and I've got some more that are going to be coming soon, so I'll link those below if I can remember, and if not, if you just subscribe to my channel and click on my videos selection, you'll see all my tutorials, and all of them cover everything from foundation right the way through to the end. So I think I've done one with fingers and one with the Expert Face brush up to now. But yeah, this foundation, you can apply it with literally your favourite tools. You can get different looks with it, so you don't really need to have say a light coverage foundation, a medium coverage one and a high coverage. This one just does everything, and I'm so in love with it. The only thing is, the only thing I don't like about it is the fact but it doesn't have a pump. Now I've been trying to get a pump and apparently they were all out of stock everywhere, so hopefully they'll be back into Space NK or somewhere soon and I can pick up a pump for this, which will make things a bit easier in the morning because it is a bit awkward having to pour it out, but the foundation itself is so good that I'm willing to overlook that because it is an amazing product. Also from NARS, which I bought at the same time as I bought the foundation, is the concealer, and this is the custard medium concealer, shade custard, sorry, and it's the stick concealer and it looks like this. Now I've heard quite a lot about the creamy concealer from NARS and I was going to try that one, sorry, but the artist at NARS told me that this one is really good for stubborn blemishes and really thick under eye circles. It's a really thick formula, but it's not drying and it's not caking. It's really unlike any concealer I've ever tried before that's kind of like this. I've tried stick concealers before and I've always found them to be really cakey and thick and just not very flattering on the skin, but this I really think is really nice. But the only thing is you do use quite a lot of it. I've already used a fair amount, but I have had a few bad skin days recently and I have been keeping this in my bag for touch-ups and things like that, and it's just a perfect all-round concealer really. And I actually really like the cream format rather than a liquid. It seems to work really well. Again, it works really well with the foundation, and it also, if you layer it during the day, you know, if you find you need to touch up a bit, it doesn't look cakey either. So I really like that because I really don't like my makeup to look thick or unnatural because I just don't particularly like that look. So if you're after a good concealer and maybe you've fallen out of love with the Collection Lasting Perfection or something like that and you want to try something a bit different, I'd highly recommend the NARS Stick Concealer. I have two more NARS products from base. I've also been loving the NARS Sheer Translucent Loose Powder, which I've been using again every day, but I'm not going to show you that because in order to show you I would have to tip it and it gets quite messy, so I've not brought that into the video. But what I have got to show you is the NARS Oil Free Pro Prime Pore Refining Primer, which looks like this. This is a really lightweight, nice primer. It feels amazing on the skin, so soothing, cooling, refreshing. It kind of has a hint of a lavender scent. I don't know if there's actual lavender in it, but to me it smells a little lavendery. It's very light scented though. It's not, I wouldn't call it a scented product at all. It's really nice, doesn't aggravate my skin, really helps the foundation to look a lot smoother, a lot more natural, and if you're having a really good skin day, this alone just perfects the skin and gives it a bit of a glow, and also because it's oil free it's not going to clog your pores or anything like that. So I've been really loving that. I much prefer it to like Benefit Professional, which is what I was using before, and you need the tiniest amount of this. A little bit goes a really long way, so although it's a really quite small tube, I think it will actually last quite a long time. And last from NARS, I'm sorry I'll stop going on about NARS. Yeah, I've just been really loving the brand lately and I've found so many brilliant products from them. Some that I've already had and rediscovered, and some that I bought when I had the foundation matched and she redid my whole makeup and everything. So I did end up picking up a few things, and one of the things was NARS Laguna Bronzer, which I'm sure you've all heard about before. Everybody goes on about this. It's just a matte bronzer. It's a really good shade. It's nice for contouring, it's nice for warming up the skin, which is what I kind of use it for. But it's a really nice flattering shade. It does have a shimmer in it, but it doesn't translate onto the skin, so you're not going to look shiny, glittery. It's just really natural. I'm wearing it today. I tend to apply it to the tops of the cheeks and to the temples, and then any excess I take down my neck just to blend it in, and it's just really nice. It just works really well, and it's really easy to apply. It's really quick. You don't have to do a lot of blending with it. It blends really well. I just apply it with a fluffy brush and I find that works really well for me. And last but not least in terms of beauty is the And Other Stories Eyebrow Powder in number 2. Now this I bought last year, and I actually stopped using it for a while when I picked up the Maybelline Brow Drama tinted gel. I kind of stopped using it because I found it was too intense with both, but now my brow gel is drying up a bit. I've started using a little bit of this again, and as you can see it's just kind of a matte brown shade. I've used this actually loads and it's hardly gone down at all. It's a really great match for my eyebrows. The price is still on here actually, it's £7, so not expensive at all. It's a really nice quality product, and I apply it with a MAC 266 angle brush, and then I put a little tiny bit of the Maybelline brow gel over the top just to set things in place and add a little bit of a tint, but I find I can get a really natural look with that, and I don't like my brows to look unnatural either. So I've been really enjoying that. It does come in a few more shades. I think there's 3 or 4 shades altogether. This is the lightest one, I believe. I'd really recommend that if you're looking for something new for your brows. And last but not least is a fashion favourite, which isn't really a favourite as such because I haven't actually worn them yet, but they are these sandals from Zara. Now I went in Zara about 3 weeks ago now, and I saw they had these sandals in a size 6, and I really liked them. I fell in love with them, really wanted them, and there was only that size 6, there was no more of them. So I debated ordering them online, and I'm the kind of person that wants to try things on first. I do like ordering online, but sometimes I find it really irritating having to return things and everything else. So I was wandering through Zara the week after, and I actually saw that they had a few pairs of these on the bottom of one of the racks, and I thought, oh, they all look like they're like size 4 or something, and I take size 8, so you can easily tell if something's not your size. And I found them in my size, so I picked them up. They are these sandals. You might have seen them on my Instagram if you follow me, and if you don't, it's at Nelly&Noopy. Please come and follow me over there. I post all sorts of things, and I like to keep in touch. It's my favourite social media network. I really like pictures and stuff. Anyway, they were £29.99, and I got them in a 8, which is a 41. And they're from the Trafaluk special edition collection, and I just really like them because they're kind of on the pool slider trend, but they've got this strap along the back, so they'll be easier to walk in, easier to keep on, and I just really like them. They're really soft, really comfortable. They're a faux leather, but they are so soft. There is no like harsh stitching or anything on these. They're really lovely, and I'm so glad I finally found them. So that's everything for my favourites this month. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you're watching this on my blog, please go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe, and also follow my blog just to stay up to date with everything that I post. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you've been loving in April, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!